Hello to you, beautiful people. My name is Noah Lakshmi, and I'm here to elevate humanity for a better world. Yes, yes, yes. We are here to do it together, one by one, taking care of our own lives, taking responsibility for our health, for our well-being, for our own life, and using the power that we have been given as humans on this planet to turn things around and elevate this planet and elevate humanity. This is what I'm here to do, and I love using astrology. This is just one tool, and very fun, very informative, very wise. This is the wisdom of our cosmos, helping us to navigate through this crazy experience that we call life. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me. I always appreciate the support. Before I dive into this week's update, if you are interested in working with me one-on-one, doing a personal astrology reading, or deep dive into your own healing journey and into your own transformational journey, this is the work that I do, and this is what I'm passionate about, and helping people, especially during these times of so much transformation and immense shifts that we are experiencing. If this is something that you are interested in, taking your life to the next level and upgrading your health, upgrading your well-being, upgrading your entire reality in your life, contact me on my website, noahlakshmi.com. You can find more information, and we can always set up a time where we can talk and see how can I be of service to you. So if this is something you're interested in, again, my website, noahlakshmi.com. All right, so let's dive in. And this week is just a little not so slow, but it's not so intense. My favorite word, astrologer's favorite word, intense. We are in the Scorpio season, so intensity is just part of the equation anytime we talk about Scorpio. And this is pretty much the most amount of Scorpio that we're going to experience this year. Not much else is going on in Scorpio. So right now the sun is still in Scorpio, and the planet Mercury is still in Scorpio, and we've got Black Moon Lilith as well, which I don't usually talk about. Black Moon Lilith, the divine feminine, and so much of the shadowy aspects within us, and the fact that she's in Scorpio right now until February, I believe, of next year. There's a lot of digging up that we are doing when it comes to our own feminine energy and the wounded feminine energy also. And this really has nothing to do with gender, regardless if you are a man or a woman. The wounded feminine is something that is coming up to the surface. And the biggest thing that is knocking on the door and really staring at us is the wounded feminine as Mother Earth herself. And that Mother Earth is screaming for help. And it's our own responsibility to restore the balance and the harmony and the beauty by taking care of our own healing journey and then doing the best that we can to live in harmony with each other and with the earth. And so that's a big thing of what I'm passionate about also, and why I like to do the personal work that I do, because it is so connected to the healing journey of humanity as a whole and our Mother Earth, which is the great divine mother and the great divine feminine, if you're into all that stuff. But here's my message for this week. Well, this is part of my message, of course. Last week I talked a lot about cutting through the bullshit. I got a lot of responses around that, and people really feeling it. Like, it's time to cut through the bullshit, and whatever the bullshit is in your life, whatever things that don't represent your highest truth, what you really know for yourself. And it can show up in our own personal life on a personal level, but also collectively on a global level, and things that you just know are not the truth, and what is being told by the media and what is being conveyed by the media and the messages that we receive, and you tune into yourself and you know that this is a bunch of crap, that process that we are definitely going through, and especially with the elections and especially what's going on in the politics in the United States, it's like a huge representation of a bunch of crap. I'm totally expressing my opinion here, but hey, it's my YouTube channel and I can do whatever I want. So the bottom line is, with this great times that we are living in right now, and it's so important to utilize this energy of, okay, cutting through the bullshit on a personal level, and then collectively, it's like, okay, what is next? Because the thing about Scorpio is that it likes to go in, it likes to go deep, it likes to cut through the bullshit, I'm going to say it again, and it likes to pierce through the truth. And with Saturn, the planet Saturn in the sign of Sagittarius for another year and a half, Sagittarius is so much about truth, and Saturn is structure and finding a new structure for our truth and for our expansion. And how does that look like? Saturn teaches us integrity, maturity, responsibility. And in the sign of Saturn, we are all getting and receiving the lessons of our expansion and our growth and our new horizons, but that are built on a different structure. And again, personally in your own life, and then collectively and on a global level, and what we're seeing in the world, it's the time for the new structure to be built, and that is built on truth, that is built on each and every individual connecting to their own inner teacher and inner guru. And it's time for that expansion, the expansion of the structures to take place, which means a lot of structures just need to completely crumble. And it's happening. Some of the chaos that we are experiencing right now, and we have the whole Pisces thing going on still, with the South Node in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces. And if you don't know anything about astrology, don't even worry about that. I want you to receive the message of whatever way that you need to receive it to take care of your own personal life. And if you are familiar with astrology, then you have an idea of what I'm talking about. The chaos that we are experiencing, that is part of the recreation of a new world, of a new world order, of a new structure. And even in your own individual life, just notice that if you are moving through some chaotic times, to not freak out. Chaos is just an inevitable phase that we need to go through. And it's a phase that takes us to creating something new. And I want to invite you to, that when we do experience chaos, it allows us to go in even more so. And that's the thing about Scorpio too. It's not about the external. It's so much about the inner work, and to become your own master, and to become your own authority, and to become your own alchemist, and to have that inner authority. Not look for an external authority. They're going to tell me what to do. They're going to tell me how to dress. They're going to tell me how my future is supposed to look like. They're going to tell me what I'm supposed to like or listen to, or what, all those things, all those messages that more and more people are feeling this call of, I want to find my own authority. And my own authority is based on what I know, what I feel is my truth, is what I feel is right. And what doesn't feel right, don't subscribe to it. Do not subscribe to what doesn't feel right just because there's an external authority that you might be scared of and that you're giving your power away. So the thing with cutting through the bullshit and this Scorpio time that I want you to take advantage of is that power. Scorpio is power, and to getting the power back into your own hands, which all based on your own self-authority, that is based on your own self-value system. And we are, the value system is so, we feeling it, especially this week. I'm looking at the chart of the moment actually, and we have this lineup of Saturn is in Sagittarius, and it's going to be there for a little while. And then Venus now, the planet Venus is in Sagittarius, and she's going to be there until the 11th. So we've got another week and a half, and then we've got the moon right in between Venus and Saturn right now, and that's going to be brief. You know, the moon is just a couple of days in Sagittarius, but nevertheless, we've got those three in Sagittarius right now, and Venus is our value systems, and Venus is our relationships too. So there's a lot of relationship stuff that are happening, and learning or experiencing a lot of growth through relationships, and whatever the relationship is. But there's a lot of lessons that we are receiving from those interactions, from these other people. And it can be romantic partnerships and business partnerships and your family or whatever it is, and friendships. There's still a lot of conversations, and a lot of deep conversations, because again, Scorpio, nothing on the surface. Don't even go there. Don't even try to like pretend, you know, it's all on the surface. Just go right into it. You know, go into the emotions. What are you feeling? What are your triggers? What is coming up for you? Don't be afraid to express yourself. You, again, not reactive. I always like to say it. You can be angry. You can feel emotions. You can feel strong emotions. That doesn't mean that you've got to just lash out on people. Is when you approach the conversation, approach it from a place of depth and really expressing your truth and what is coming up for you, yet know how to express yourself in a manner that doesn't create chaos. You know, it's a fine line. That's the mastery of learning how to handle conflict and confrontation in a harmonious way. And it's, you know, Libra, Jupiter in Libra. This is the great lesson that we are all going to be looking at for the next 12 months, really, is the growth, and that doesn't have to happen through chaos. Chaos is necessary, but we learn how to create more harmony through that chaos, and how to grow and still maintain harmony and balance. So I wanted to take advantage of this energy of Scorpio, and you cut through all the crap, you cut through all the bullshit, then what? And to really look at your value system, and to really look at your relationships, and what relationships you want to keep cultivating in your life, and what is the basis for those relationships, what is the foundation, what really feeds you. And Scorpio, it has to be the deep emotional nourishment. It has to be a deep spiritual nourishment. Again, nothing on the surface. Don't even go there. And if you are scared, this is a great opportunity to embrace that fear and overcome it. And another aspect that is very important now, you know, we've got Mercury that has passed the sun. Mercury is moving really, really, really fast. So the next few weeks, you know, and throughout November, because Mercury is going to go retrograde in December, whenever Mercury is like full speed, it's like, it helps us a lot when it comes to moving forward also. To take this time to have the conversations, take this time to communicate yourself. The mind can run a little too fast. So that's just something to be aware of. Every time Mercury is past the sun is our soul and our ego in this, like, the healthy aspect of the ego, and the radiance and the drive and the purpose. So to make sure Mercury, the mind, the mental, doesn't just run too far away from your soul and from your own light. So it's like, you know, keeping that in check, but nevertheless, it's the next few weeks, it's such a great opportunity to, after you move through all that self-inspection and evaluating things, it's what are you going to do about it, and you've got to do it. Because we also have Mars, the planet Mars, the masculine energy, and that planet that gives us the fuel to move forward, to take action, to go. It's in the sign of Capricorn still, which is very strong in Capricorn. Mars is extremely happy, it's extremely strong, and we can enjoy that energy when it comes to moving forward. And I talked about this last week, and Mars is going to move into Aquarius on the 9th, I believe. Yep. So, you know, Aquarius is great too, because we're going to experience this newness when Mars is in Aquarius. It's time for you to think about what are the new directions that I'm going in, and what are those new horizons that I'm going to explore. There is an element of surprise and shock and unpredictability and newness. You know, it's like Mars, your urge inside of you to move forward and to take action and to do has to be something that is innovated. It's new. It's completely new. And to not be afraid of that. So we are preparing ourselves for that. So I want to encourage you to take advantage of this energy. And Mars is in the last degrees of Capricorn for another week. Very, very strong. And in Capricorn, it's that maturity, it's that responsibility. It's really knowing this is where I'm going, and I'm going to do whatever it takes, and to let the fears dissipate in the background of your courage and your ability to focus on your truth and on your new life. So this is even though there's not like tons going on astrologically speaking, but there's very potent energy that can help us in this building of the new life for yourself on a personal level, and everything that we are seeing, envisioning, and dreaming for this new paradigm, for this new world. That's my invitation for you. Take advantage of this this week, and then we're going to have the full moon next week, which I'm going to talk about, of course, or like a week and a half. But move forward. You cut through the bullshit. Now what? Be very clear. Be very responsible with your own decisions and with your own choices. And don't be afraid to move in the direction that you know is true for you. No more of giving your power away and looking for external authority to make decisions for you. Yes, my friends. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As always, I am sending you so much love and so much light. It takes a lot of courage to be on this journey, on this human journey on planet Earth at this time. So I want to acknowledge you for your beauty and your radiance, and for who you are. Even though I don't know who you are, but it's you that I'm talking to if you're watching this video. And if you are liking these videos, please subscribe to my channel. I always appreciate that. Share the videos. It helps so much. Share this love, share the message, share this information with those that you know can benefit from. And again, if you are interested in working with me one-on-one, either personal astrology readings, soul signature readings, or going deeper into your life and upgrading your entire reality and helping you on your own healing journey, noalakshmi.com, find me there, get in touch with me, and I would love to see how we can work together and help you. I'm here to serve, and I hope this video served you well. Stay awesome, stay beautiful. I will see you next time. Have a beautiful, beautiful week and weekend. Sat Nam.